Supposed to be like 79 degrees today, 71 right now. So figure I'd head over and Slotsky's and get me a sandwich. Been a while since I've been there. Just hate to drive that far for a sandwich. I mean, I really like it, but you know, like 26 miles there, 26 miles back, just for something to eat. Yeah. But today's question: how prepared are you? You know, a lot of people like to take their bikes out, go riding. You know, most people don't even have a thought of what to do or what to have when something goes wrong. Are you the type to be delayed, or are you the type to be stranded? For me, I'm the kind of guy that will just be delayed. Because I make sure I keep most of my bases covered. Back in 2010, when I started riding again, I bought you know, I kind of thought of everything. You know, if you're going to have a flat, this and that, you know, battery go dead, what are you going to do? So I bought me I made sure I got some electrical outlets. Like on this bike, I have the OEM one, and then I have some others that I've had for my previous two bikes. I have a CTEK charger port on this side, which it also has I have an in for it, which will do a SAE outlet, so where I can plug in, you know, like a compressor or anything like that. And I also have those powerlet from cigarettes to USB adapters. And just on that CTEK one, it also have a cable that plugs in with this, without the SAE one, that converts it to the cigarette style. On the right hand side of under my leg, I have a SAE outlet where I can again plug in some electrical outlets. And also there I have it's a powerlet. Well, it used to be powerlet motorcycle jumper cables. Now they can call them power sport jumper cables. They were like $109 when I bought them, but heavy duty gauge. You hook it up straight up to your battery, then I have it mounted to the trellis, the connect, and then it's got another heavy connected in that has some alligator clips on it, where if somebody I'm riding with needs a jump, I can just hook up to their battery, or if they happen to have like a little SA thing with some alligator clips, jump them off that way. Or I myself, the first time they got used were on me. I had some auxiliary lights that I forgot to turn off, and a buddy had to jump me after we met up one day. So I put those on every bike I've had. The one thing that didn't cover, and it always worried me, was, you know, what if you're out in the middle of nowhere by yourself and your battery goes dead, and you know you can't get it pushed off, and you're just stuck there. So then you're stranded. So I have AAA for those occasions, or did have for those occasions, but now I've been looking around, I finally bought one of those like lithium power pack jumper packs, I guess. I watch this one guy's channel, and he does a lot of ratings on them, things like that. So I got the best one he had picked, and it was only like $76 at the time. So I got one for me and my brother, because my brother works in the oil industry, and he's out tracking lines. And a lot of times up in the wintertime, he's up in Canada, Michigan, the Dakotas, you know, places like that to get really cold. So I bought him one and had it sent to him, and I got one for myself. So that way I don't have to worry about that. And I also got one that's large enough to where it'll crank over larger vehicles. So if I see somebody out stranded out, you know, and they need a jump, I can just pull out that power pack and jump off you know, it'll handle an Explorer, Expedition, whatever you throw at it. And it also, you can charge up your batteries, your headsets, anything like that to it. And I have all the cables, because like with my old Scala, I could be using it and have electricity plugged up to it through one of the outlets while I was using it, and it's charging and you're also using it. I haven't tried that with my new Pack Talk, but I'm pretty sure it'd do the same thing. But you can charge those just a little while and they'll juice up and last quite a ways. But I got that power pack, so I'm good there. I have a tire repair kit. You go stopandgo.com. They have all kinds of ones. And when I got mine, they didn't. You have to go for the one I got. You have to go to the car section because I wanted the heavy-duty compressor. The compressor alone was $100 at the time. Now it's like $125. But it's like the military uses them over in the desert and stuff like that. These things can take a beat and keep on going. And that tire repair kit, I've had to use it several times, mostly for other people than myself. I've only had to use it twice for me. But you know, that's something that's come in handy. So again, that's something where I just would have been delayed, I wouldn't have been stranded. So, and then I have these small saddlebags. I don't like saddlebags. I don't like big saddlebags like the OEM ones. As soon as I got home, this thing came with matching side cases. You know, I took them off and put them in the spare room. They've never been on the bike since. But I do like to keep things stashed. You know, I don't. My top case I try to keep empty just so I can have my helmet in there, my jacket, my gloves when I go somewhere, because I hate carrying around a jacket and helmet. But these little saddlebags, you can get them on eBay. They're who makes Chase Harper's? You can get them on eBay and Amazon.com, like 20-something bucks a piece. I think they were $21, $22, and they're nice and sturdy. I just zip tied them to the side rails, grab rails of the bike, and I keep tools. I've got wrenches for like adjusting the mirrors. I've got Allen headsets. So, because with my highway pegs, if they get loose, because I lost one of those coming out from Texas one time, went bouncing off because it was loose and I didn't notice it. Which those are American made, so I've got mostly metric, but I do have some American wrenches and one American Allen wrench that I need to use. So I keep that in one of the side cases with a screwdriver, and in the other side I have my electrical hookups for like the all the USB outlets or all my outlets I can hook up with cables. Most of that stuff is power lit. You know, I went ahead and spent the money and got good shit. I don't really, you know, some of that cheap stuff works really good, but I'll go ahead and spend the extra money and get the really good quality product. You know, to each their own. It all works if you're in a jam. You know, I look at those jumper cables. If I ever needed it, it paid for itself the first time I used it. But in the other case, I have the cables from the jump starter pack, because it comes with a nice case. But I didn't want to have that case in the top case, so I took it out, and there's a space in between my top case liner and my case. It fits in perfectly. So I have the power pack there, and then all the cables and attachments that go to it, I put in a Ziploc bag and put in the other saddle bag, which I also have the alligator, or the other connection for my my power lit jumper cables in there also, and some zip ties. I keep some zip ties. And up under the seat, there's enough space where I have that compressor, I have the tire repair kit, and I have a Jif camera case, which I have a really good air gauge. I have a voltage check where you can plug it into a cigarette style and see what your voltage is running on the bike, and which I have a voltage thing here too. I put on recent, you know, earlier, and also I have a Leatherman tool in there. So, and that way it's all nice and neat. You know, I've got everything that could get wet. I put it in a plastic bag, so I don't have to worry about it. And then they're all in cases. So it's all nice and tucked away. and I don't have a bunch of stuff on the bike. Like I say, the little small saddlebags, you know, they're not in the way. They don't get, even if, like say, when I wrecked a bike or I got hit that one time, you know, they hit the ground, they get scuffed up, no big deal. Those side cases, if you get hit or drop your bike, they're over 600 bucks a piece. Which, if I ever go on a really long trip or taking a girlfriend on a trip, we need the extra storage, well then those will go on the bike. But other than that, they're going to stay in the garage. So, and then like I say, if I run across something that I don't have the tools for or just can't get fixed, then I have my AAA that will get my ass home. If I'm within 100 miles, they'll take the bike right to the house. So if it's over that, well, you just got to come up with something else. But like I say, I'd rather be someone that's delayed than stranded. You know, so how do you guys, what do you carry with you? Just a credit card and a roadside assistance and a prayer? Or do you kind of put a little thought into it? Well, put any comments below. Like I say, if your bike craps out, what are you going to do? Sit there and cry and bitch about it? Or are you going to get it going and get your ass on out on the road? Later.